Hey guys, welcome to Lindsay's Lounge. My name is Lindsay. Going to talk about some pet products today. I've got a little 3-year-old cat. Her name is Pearl. She is a Berman cat. She is absolutely adorable. She's sleeping right now, so I didn't want to go and wake her up. But if you've seen some of my American Idol videos from last year, she made a couple of cameo appearances, and I'm sure she'll make more if you guys are watching those. This year, I'm sure she'll pop her head in on one or two of them. But I've got 4 different products that I've really liked and have really worked for me and for Pearl. So I'm going to share my experience with these different products with you today. First product I have is called Fancy Feast Elegant Medleys Wet Cat Food. These come in 12 different flavors, at least, maybe even more. The one that I've got here is white meat chicken Tuscany in a savory sauce with long grain rice and garden greens. So it's not just a big old blob of like brown paste like normally like Fancy Feast or any of those other wet cat foods are. It's like flaky chunks of meat and rice and lettuce or spinach or whatever it is. So it looks a lot more pleasing, and it's just, as they call it, elegant. My cat really likes them. She's not too picky when it comes to wet food. A different cat that I had when I was in high school would only ever eat fish wet food. You could not give her chicken or beef. She would not touch it. But there's like, 5 different chickens, 5 different fishes. So, there's a lot of different varieties. So if your cat can tell the difference between like chicken and fish and beef and all that stuff, then they're still going to get a variety if they only eat fish or whatever. They run a little bit more expensive than a normal Fancy Feast. I think normally these cost about $1. I bought these at Meijer today. Normally, like I said, about $1. They're on sale right now for 70 cents. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. So I went ahead and bought a bunch of them to stock up. So if you can get them on sale, they're really going to cost you about the same as a normal priced Fancy Feast. Otherwise, they're going to set you back a little bit more, but I think it's worth it because my cat really enjoys them. And, it's a small can, but you don't need to give your cat more than really half of one of these so you can get 2 meals out of it, because, I don't know, my cat just won't eat all of that in one sitting. She barely eats half of it in one sitting. So this is a perfect size, and then you can just put it in the fridge and save it for the next day. Next product I have is a new find of mine. I bought it at Meijer again, but any of these products you can probably buy at like Petco or PetSmart too. They're probably just going to cost you a little bit more than if you bought it at Meijer or Walmart or Target. But my friend who is in veterinary school didn't even know about this. I asked her about it, thought to see what her opinion was on it. But we all know cats love milk, love cheese. I do give my cat cheese every once in a while. She does really enjoy that. But cats don't break down sugar. They don't have the ability to do that. They don't have sweet taste buds either. So they really, you don't ever need to give your cat sugar. They're not missing out on anything because they can't taste it. Milk does have sugar in it though. So it's really hard on a cat's stomach to digest that. It doesn't really work all that well for them. So they came out with a product that solves that problem. This is called Cat Sip. It's about the size of a juice box. It cost me $1.29, I think, at Meijer today. It is, as it says, real milk for cats. They put an extra little enzyme in this product that breaks down those sugars in the milk so that your cat doesn't have to, and your cat can safely enjoy the taste of milk. I think it's an absolute genius idea. You can just keep this on the shelf until you open it. You don't have to put it in the fridge until you do open it and give it to your cat. It'll be safe just right in your cabinet. My cat loves it. It does look weird. It's like a brown color. It's not white like normal milk, but cats don't really know the difference, and I think she doesn't really taste a difference either. Not that I've ever given her just straight milk, because I know that's bad for them, but she loves it, and every time I pull out the little box, she knows what it is and gets really excited. You don't want to probably ever give your cat the entire box because that is a lot for a little cat. I'd say at most you probably want to give them like 1/4 of a box, maybe even like 1/8 of a box, especially if it's the first time that you're going to try it, just to see how they react to it. I've not had any trouble with the litter box in this product, but every cat is going to be different, so just try out a little bit at a time and see how they react to it. And I wouldn't offer this like every day, maybe as a once or twice a week kind of treat. But like I said, every time I pull out this little box from the fridge or the cabinet, my cat goes crazy because she absolutely loves it. Next product I have is a dry cat food. I bought like regular old Iams for my cat when I first got her, and you could just tell she didn't like it very much. The breeder that I got her from had given me a decent supply of dry cat food for her, so after we ran out of that, I went and bought some Iams myself, and you could just tell she was not really enjoying it. So then I switched to like Good Life, I think. But I just didn't feel that all that right giving her that. To me, like, you got to give your cat like Iams or Pedigree, I think, is just a dog, but one of those well-known brands. So I always liked Iams. I was always the dog food that we used when I had a dog, and my other cat, we gave her Iams. But this cat, Pearl, she just didn't like the regular Iams. So I was giving her this Good Life stuff, and she really, really liked that. But I just didn't think that she was getting the nutrition that she needed. So then Iams came out with this stuff called Premium Protection, and my cat loves it. And it's really, really healthy for your cat. It's got prebiotics in it, all sorts of nutritional stuff. It's really gonna be good for your cat. And like I said, Pearl really, really likes it. I bought this 4-pound bag. It was on sale at Meijer today for less than $10. I think it normally costs like $11.50 there, but bought it for less than $10 today. It comes in kitten, adult, and senior. Adult can be anywhere from 1 year to probably about 10 or 12 years, and then you're going to want to switch to the senior after that. But like I said, really good product. Iams makes an excellent cat food, and this Premium Protection, while it is a little bit more expensive than regular Iams or anything else on the market, I think it's definitely worth it, partly just because my cat will actually eat it, and you can tell that she really does like the taste of it, which is always important. So then the last product I have is probably, from a human's perspective, the most important part of caring for your cat, the litter box. Everybody hates changing litter, and I was going with that, like the natural litter box, the natural litter at one point, and that worked for a while, but then it really just kind of stopped working. And the regular old like scoop kind of litter just, it always smells and it's gross. So I found a product that really masks the smell as well as any product I've ever found. And it's kind of a whole system, but this is just one little part of the system. But it is the Breeze. Let me see. Okay, there we go. It's the Breeze it is by Tidy Cats. It is the Breeze litter system. And see, these are like the little pee pads, but this is what the whole thing looks like. You can buy the kit at Meijer or Target or wherever. It cost me about $30, and it came with the litter box, the pee pads, the little scooper thing, and the pellets for your litter. And really, it masks the smell so well. What's different about this, here, let me show you the picture again. It's got this, let me see, okay, there we go. This little compartment here contains these pee pads. So the what am I trying to say? The litter box has like little slots at the bottom of it so that the pee like kind of drains down into it. I'm sorry, this is kind of gross, but I want to give you guys an idea of how well it works. So like the pee drains down into these little pads, and it gets absorbed really quickly by the pads, so you never really smell the urine, which is awesome. And then the pellets, they're not normal litter. It's not a clumping litter, but they're like made of clay. So they're really hard, and they're strange, but they really draw out the moisture from the feces very quickly, very fast. So they're gonna absorb all that odor as well. Great product. I've not used anything else that takes away the smell so fast or so well. So totally recommend this system. The only thing is with the little pee pad chamber thing, you got to be sure that you change that regularly. I did forget once or twice to change that, and it can get a little messy. I've never had it like completely overflow, but they're, you know, I don't want to go into it too much, but you just got to be very careful and change that regularly, and then you'll be fine with it. So there you go. There are 4 really great pet products that myself and my little Pearl have really enjoyed over the 3 years that we've been together. If you guys have tried these products, have they worked for you? Have they not worked for you? Have you tried something else that's even better? Let me know. I want to hear about it. You can write it in the comment section, and you can subscribe over... I don't know which one I'm trying to point. Over here, I think. There you go. I will see you guys later. Bye.